The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Phoenix, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And right now for Phoenix, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones to watch these young players develop.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
First free throw is good.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Now, here's Walker. Barrett for 3. The shot comes out. And it's Phoenix's ball on up the court. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. They shoot again, and Ayton gets double-teamed. Oh, no one around him. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Now, here's Walker. Randall outside. Fournier in the corner. Sinks the triple.
When you make a three on him, Fournier wants a little payback, and he gets it.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker outside. Floats one. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Here's Paul. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Booker. The tray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Fournier passes to Randall. Robinson left side. Outside, Walker from deep three-point range. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Booker. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? With that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Here's Randall after the Suns pick up 2.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Fournier finds Walker. New York moving it around. From 10 feet out. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Walker's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They get a hand on it. Now Bridges. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Walker against Paul. Pass to Randall. It's Fournier on the wing. Trying to get open is Robinson. Offline with his 3. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Walker against Ayton. In the corner, Barrett with it. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Paul. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And here's Walker. He has 5. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges dishes to Paul. Shoots over Walker. Paul can't get that one to fall. Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Johnson wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Fournier. Unloads from 13. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Johnson surveying the floor. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. It's Randle with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 6 points. Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. The pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Barrett the pass to Walker. Randall kicks to Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 8.
That is some big-time range from Kemba Walker. The stroke is just so pretty.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Dario Saric subbed in for Mikal Bridges. McGee finds Saric. Back to McGee. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Fournier dishes to Rose. Noel passes to Rose. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Saric. Suns moving the ball around. Over Barrett. The shot by Saric, no good. Barrett against Saric. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. Three-pointer, Crowder. Fournier pulls it down. New York leading by 6. Barrett with the ball. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. He dishes it to McGee. And he makes that one.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Here's Rose. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Randall pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. That's now 8 points for Julius Randle.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Burks comes in for Barrett. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Chris Paul. Payne finds Kaminsky. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Now here's Payne. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And Gibson sends it down.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Five to shoot. Outside Crowder. Over Randall.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the score by New York. It's tipped out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Rose against Kaminsky. Burks for three. Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 10. Here's Sharch. He kicks it to Payne. McGee with no one around. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks leading by 10. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Bounce pass for Randle. On its way from Burks for two. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Crowder. Here's McGee, and Gibson sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. .127 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Kaminsky, the pass to Crowder.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Quickly, and that one is hammered home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Now here's Crowder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense? Superb at penetrating towards the cup.
Outside Rose. Over to the wing. Randle finds Rose. Here's quickly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's McGee. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New York leading by 10. Rose dishes to Randle. Goes up on the wing. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Knicks lead by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, we've got Payne. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Saric. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That one is off. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
He's off on the second. Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. Driving to the basket. The shot's good from quickly.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Kaminsky. Kicks it to Saric. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Over quickly. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Now Rose. There's the pass to Robinson. Now Gibson. Payne covering. Shot's good by Gibson. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low-post scoring. That's nicely done.
McGee finds Payne. Kaminsky against Gibson. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for New York. And for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Kaminsky. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Saric. Knicks on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Crowder inside. Quickly covering.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Payne with it. Working on Walker. Payne can't hit. New York leading by 9. Down low. Here's Gibson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Payne. He averages about 5 points a game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The kick out to Crowder, stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, you can watch Kemba Walker see that play develop, and the explosive speed ensures that he's going to finish.
Suns trail by 13. Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Driving in. Johnson from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Walker. And Robinson throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called, the Suns. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Noel's checked in for Gibson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Alec Burks. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Quickly. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 15-point game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Barrett. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Paul finds Booker. Now Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Paul. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Suns trail by 17. Booker outside. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Passes to Paul. Booker against Fournier. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Barrett driving the lane.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Booker with it. 29 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Barrett. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Fournier for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Fournier's got 6 points.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses. Thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To stop the drought, Robinson with the block. Barrett against Bridges. 13 feet away. Barrett, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Walker against Paul. Ayton. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Pass to Paul. Johnson against Noel. Second chance shot.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's Fournier. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Booker. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Randall's checked in for Robinson. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Shot to stop the run. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Back to Ayton. Clock at 6. Over Noel. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Walker against Paul. Now the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Passes it to Paul. And stolen by Noel. And here's Walker outside. That shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the inside. And stolen by Noel. It's Barrett on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. It's stolen by Randall. Barrett against Bridges. Bridges with the steal. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And then for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky comes in for Johnson. And Dario Saric subbed in for Bridges. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 11.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Here's Paul. The dish to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Paul, right side, for three. Booker, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Fournier passes to Rose. Booker against Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. Cameron Payne comes in for Chris Paul. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Now here's Payne. Over Rose. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. To the middle. And Randle throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
1:31 left in the first half of the game. Fournier against Booker. Here's the three. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Now here's Rose. 1:03 left in the first half. It's Fournier on the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
The Suns shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Payne finds McGee. Kaminsky against Randle. Kaminsky the pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Payne. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Noel's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Both shots good from the stripe. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Rose. Here's Randle.
Well, that's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
And so it's New York up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the 1. Outside Fournier. And stolen by Booker. And the call will be against Fournier. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Booker looking around. Looking to get it going. That one falls. Booker's got the first field goal of the second half for the Suns.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Down low, it's stolen by Johnson. Here's Paul. Drops in the breakaway layup. Paul's got 10 points.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Now, here's Barrett. He kicks to Robinson. Back to Barrett. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Evan Fournier. A nice shot by Booker.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
New York leading by 23. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Walker finds Randle. Over Booker. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Kicks it out to Paul. Launches it. Randle grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots over Walker. Paul can't get it to go.
Inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And it's Walker penetrating.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
The Knicks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Walker the pass to Randall. Over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Burks against Booker. Johnson in the corner. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the paint. Bridges with the board. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Yep, it counts. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York leading by 23. Pass to Randall. The pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Passes it to Barrett. And here's Burks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he drives in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Robinson with the block. Randall against Booker. Burks for 3. It's good from long range. Burks has got 5 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Good.
Well, concentration right there. Mitchell Robinson refuses to let the defense have the last word. Nicely done.
The feed now to Paul. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. The Suns have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Paul. Burks against Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number one option for an offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Gibson comes in for Julius Randle. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And the pass to Noel. Rose looking around. Kicks it to Burks. From deep. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Now, here's Burks. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Quickly. New York moving the ball around. No good from Gibson.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Burks' shot is good.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Payne with it. Dishes it to Saric. Kaminsky, the pass to Booker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
And that one, good. 6 points for Taj Gibson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And for the Suns, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. From 8, and Booker with a nice bucket inside.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
Here's Quickly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Burks for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Burks has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for New York. Burks has gone 2 of 4 shooting from three-point land. The drive by Booker. Payne with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. From 11 feet away, the shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Quickly kicks to Rose. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. McGee's checked in. Kaminsky dishes to McGee. Payne in the post, working on Rose. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payne. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now here's Rose. Burks finds Rose. Over Payne. Rose, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Crowder's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Pass to Noel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Evan Fournier's checked in for New York. And Rose drops them both. Well, Phoenix shooting well, 52% in the 3rd. They came to play offensively in the 2nd half. Kaminsky with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. Charged with the bounce pass. Here's McGee. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. New York's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Fournier's shot is off.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Suns have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls from Šarić.
Yeah, Dario Šarić has a busier schedule than most NBA players because almost every offseason, guys, he spends his whole summer as one of the key players on the Croatian national team. This is a player who basically plays year-round.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. He takes it in, and that one's good quickly. Quickly's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The kick out to Crowder. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The pass to Kaminsky. Trains it from 9 feet away. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Quickly against Kaminsky. Quickly the pass to Rose. And he makes good on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Rose.
Well, absolutely fearless. I mean, this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
54 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. Noel against McGee. He dishes it to Crowder. Banked in off the glass. Crowder's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
32 seconds left in the third. And Gibson kicks to Rose. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Now Payne. He's got 5. Six to shoot. Fires from 14. Here's McGee. Offline.
Boy, Noel doesn't make anything easy. A ferocious defender who makes great use of that wingspan.
And so it's the New York Knicks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Elfrid Payton is out there with Payne. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Nader in at the 4 spot.
Well, just big-time athleticism. When Elfrid Payton is driving with a purpose, he is determined to score.
Pass to Quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. He feeds it to Gibson. Bucket is good.
We know this. Taj Gibson loves getting physical. It doesn't matter how aggressive you are.
Right wing. Here's Nader. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
New York's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Outside Gibson. Grimes. Payne covering. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the basket by Payton.
Boy, a nice, efficient finish for Elfrid Payton. Boy, that'll help your percentage, gentlemen.
Pass to Selden. To the inside, Gibson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gibson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Payton, right side. Chalk up 2 there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the pass to Toppin. Passes to Gibson. Here's Grimes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Good on both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Paul kicks to Bridges from the top of the key. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Walker against Paul. Back to Walker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker the pass to Paul. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Here's Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Paul. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people. And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Pass to Booker. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Paul against Walker. Paul dishes to Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Burks, he's checked in for the Knicks. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Booker. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Booker's got 22 points.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Now, here's Burks. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, youngster.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Bridges up top. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. That's a 2 from Paul. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Walker finds Burks. And, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
There's the pass to Randall. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Booker. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Walker. Outside Robinson. New York moving it around. Here's Randall, and again it's New York.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And here's Booker. Inside, here's Ayton. He kicks to Johnson. A second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now the steals of that draft.
First one falls for him. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Here's Nader. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Jay Crowder's checked in for Johnson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Burks with it. Feeds it to Randall. Outside, Walker. Pass to Burks. Shoots over Crowder. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
The Suns have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And McGee kicks to Payton. Outside Crowder. Here's McGee. Missed inside. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Gibson. McGee with the block. Payton looking it over. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the middle, here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 22.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Gibson against Payton. Nader the pass to Crowder. Here's McGee. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 10 points for JaVale McGee. McGee's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Walker against Crowder. And Walker kicks to Burks. Randall right side. Walker goes in. Trying to get open is Randall. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Randall. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Burks against Payton. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Nader, finished off the break.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Walker. Into the lane. He gets that one.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
1:56 left in the game. Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Pass to Nader. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Burks. Passes it to Randall. Right side Gibson. Stolen by McGee.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
for Julius Randle.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Toppin comes in for Randle, and it's Selden in for Alec Burks. Here's Grimes. Bangs home the trifecta.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Payton against Walker. Three-pointer, Crowder, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Zeldin. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. For the three. Zeldin can't hit. Here's Nader. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives them. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.